out, guys. How long was it if we started that session after all the scouting on the 11th of Kythorn? You traveled to meet up and then spend another day getting back to the Sighing Valley, right? So it'd be like the 13th of Kythorn?
Yeah, because we
Sounds
traveled for 1 day there and then 1 day back. No, 2 days.
So it'd be the 14th?
Be the 14th.
Yeah, because
Today
you
is
didn't.
it's midday the 14th.
I agree, because you made camp then again at the base of the plateau. So
Yep.
this is the 14th, starting in the Sighing Valley, and so Quinn, you have been wondering for some time. You know what your quest here is. You finally found the place. You asked around in Red Larch and found directions. Most of the locals kind of are aware of these Feathergale Knights, but they would tell you that the Feathergale Knights mostly just keep to themselves, so they don't bother anybody and nobody bothers them. You have made your way down through the Sighing Valley, and you see a strange group of people coming out of this area here, which I call the Spires. This is a picture of kind of what the terrain looks like in the Sighing Valley.
Okay, cool.
And give me a second, I got one more picture. Just gotta let this page load. It is, this is what the spires look like that they just came out of. Kind of a rough area.
Nice.
And you can see the river, of course, there weaving its way through the whole valley. You saw that from the top of the valley before you made your way down. And so, are you sneaking up on them, or you guys see each other, or?
Yeah,
It's kind of hard to
was
miss
it,
them.
well, is there known trouble in the area at the moment, or is it reasonably quiet? Would I feel comfortable approaching a group of strangers?
That is a good question. Let me get this. Yeah, you're totally new here, according as far as the campaign goes. So here's your map. You see Amphail in the bottom left. That would be several days out from Waterdeep. So that's the path that you took on the long road to get to Red Larch. And then from there, in Red Larch, you got directions. You could have followed the Larch path, and then right where it says Larch, just to the right of that hex is basically where you're at, in the Sumber Hills. So you're a little ways outside of town. You know that, yeah, the Sumber Hills is kind of a wild area. There's a lot of beasts and monsters, but it'd be mostly beasts and monsters, bugbears, hobgoblins, orcs. But you would know, being from Waterdeep, that gnomes and elves and humans are not, well, they can be hostile, but not necessarily. You know that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'd probably hail them from a distance and wait for a response to weigh up any hostile actions, keeping one hand on my sword hilt.
All right. Give us physical description then, a quick introduction, so we know what we're looking at here.
Okay, so pretty much I've seen a bit of a tatty, weathered explorer, long dark hair, sporting a couple of scars on his face. His overcoat's seen better days. He has a small monkey perched on his shoulder that he chitters to from time to time, and a long sword sheathed at his waist.
Do you wear any armor that's obvious? In the picture, it kind of looks like a chain shirt.
Yeah, well, it's chainmail, yeah.
Chainmail.
Yeah, so it'd come down sort of thigh length.
Yeah.
Underneath the leather
Serious.
coat.
Yeah, that's heavy. All right. Anything else specific? Do you have that big belt pouch that's there in the picture?
Yeah, that'd be his spell books and notebooks kept within his pouch.
Any obvious religious markings? Like on that necklace or anything?
Yeah, it's a blank scroll, if anyone knows what the blank scroll is a sign of. A silver blank scroll.
I'll take a guess. I think that's Ogma, isn't it?
Yep.
So if anybody has any training in religion, that's one of the major ones. God of knowledge, right?
Yep.
Cool. Cool.
So,
Any other details or?
Not really physical now.
Yeah.
That you
Find
just
out as
see
we
from
go.
there. Yep.
All right. The group that you are hailing looks pretty bedraggled and beat up and bloodied. What do you guys do? It's your show.
Hold it right there, traveler. Says, what are you doing in these parts? And that's who's saying it while writing that.
Okay.
That's just a size comparison.
And are you Alfrog that's got the crossbow trained on me?
No, I don't have anything trained on you. I'm just kind of like pointing at you, and like I don't know how far away you are, but you'll hear my voice in like a rather booming, loud, clearly louder than it should be voice, using thaumaturgy to make it louder than normal, and try to be a little intimidating. And yeah, I'm just asking like what are you doing traveling in these dangerous bluffs?
I reply, I'm out here searching for a group of Waterdavian noblemen. You may have heard of them. They are called the
Feathergale Knights.
Feathergale Knights. That's the one. They are rumored to be flying around these places on giant vultures and hippogriffs. I was wondering if you may have seen them.
Why are you looking for them?
There's a party interested in what they may be getting themselves up to back here.
Well, I'd suggest you just turn around and go back to wherever you came from, because these are not nice people you're looking for. They threw me off that giant tower.
This is true.
I say, well, I assure you, I'm not in league with them myself. I've just been sent here to report back anything they may be involved in.
Well, you can go report back that they're involved in worshiping some evil cult.
Don't
forget the sacrifices.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. They sacrificed us. Threw us off the tower.
Quinn takes a little notepad out of his pocket and scribbles down a little something in his notebook before continuing. And are they still in the area, do you know? Or have they moved on to newer clients?
Well, do you see that spire?
Do I see any in the sky, Ben?
Make a perception check.
Yes, sir.
If you look far to the north on this map, you will see that spire on the map. At the north end, here's what it looks like if you were up above on the plateau. So you guys are down in that chasm right now, in the Sighing Valley.
Is that this one? The bridge over the river spire?
The spire is this one. You take a look around, Alfernog, and do not see any flyers.
Surprisingly enough, they're over that direction, but there's nobody looking at us right now. They like to fly overhead and watch us.
I see. And would you yourself and your party be willing to venture back into the spires to confront these Feathergale Knights once more?
Oh no, we're not going to come and confront them. We're going to take that tower down.
Well, actually, that would be kind of a confrontation.
If I could find some gnomish alchemical powder, I could take that tower down. We'd never even have to go up there.
Now, what fun is there in that?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to be thrown off the tower again. That was very scary.
I think it'd be funny to throw them off the tower. Clip their wings and throw them off the tower. That'd be funny.
We'd probably have to kill all their mounts first. Because I'm sure they're probably trained to try to rescue them.
I like the sound of killing.
I say, well, if you would be willing, your intentions seem quite in keeping with my orders, and I'd be if you would have me, I'd be more than willing to accompany you.
Seems reasonable. Again, who did you say you'd taken orders from?
I hail from Waterdeep, and I'm in the employ of the Lord's Alliance.
I suppose that's good enough for me. I say, but, and I'd kind of hop off Pig, Mr. Oinkers, and I kind of walk on over to you, and I say, just one thing though. I say, and I pull out a deck of cards, and I say, if you get the highest card, let's see, I'll let you pick a card, and if you pick the highest card, then Tamora's luck will be with you. If not, well, then her luck is not.
I accept and reach for a card.
Alrighty. Let's just roll a d20. I roll a d20 against you and see what happens.
Oh.
Tamora's luck not be with you this day.
And I'm back.
Okay. And I
First
turn
roll in the
around and-
campaign. Awesome.
Right.
Yep.
Get that out the way now. You're welcome.
No, it sets a theme. That's what it does.
Okay, I go and hop onto Mr. Oinkers. I take the card back. I could hop onto Mr. Oinkers, and I say, well, I would suggest that you probably hang out in the back then. I don't think Tamora's going to smile upon you this day.
I say, no offense, but with the right knowledge, a man makes his own luck.
Yeah. I say you can go against Tamora if you like to, if you want to. And I look at everybody else in the party here, and I said, but can I ask anybody here? Tamora smiles upon me.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that was something else. What are you eating, or what's eating you, James?
Oh, no, I was just shifting position.
Yep, just move the couch across the room. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh God, I remember now. You have that chair.
No.
No, yeah.
Nice.
It's just
I
every
said,
time he
but-
shifts.
Oh,
Go ahead.
But-
Tough farts.
before we even think about approaching that thing, we are gonna need some rest.
I say, I rested not long before I met your party. I would happily keep watch while the rest of you catch some rest.
What time of day is it? Like
Midday.
Afternoon.
Midday. We should
Oh,
probably
we
try
can
to
get-
find some cover and get closer to a path up the wall before we take a
Agreed.
Rest.
I'm not saying like right this instant. Let's lay down and get some sleep, but yeah, we can get closer. I'm just suggesting before we even think about going up there. Obviously, stating the obvious. Need to get my spells back. Yep. So. Good spot.
Quinn, this group looks like it's been scratched and pecked a lot. Quick introduction for you. You've got Uranus, who is... I'll always
Sorry.
mix this up because I always mix it up with Azoth. Is he Wood Elf or High Elf?
He's Wood Elf.
Wood Elf.
Yes.
Got...
You're playing.
well, you can ask questions if you want. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say. So in this campaign, you're playing a wood elf that looks like a high elf. In the last campaign, you're playing a high elf that looked like a wood elf.
Yeah,
Hence
pretty
my
much.
confusion. Yep, there you go. This is Meld.
And the previous one, everyone thought was a ranger, and everyone thinks this one's a bard.
Cool.
Yep. This is Meld, wordless, expressionless, wears a mask, and wields
Maggots.
a
Ardish.
lot of maggots. Yes. And this.
He eats things he kills in the middle of battle.
He beheads things and carries their heads around to collect the maggots.
Yep, he does. He does. There's a purpose for the maggots. The maggots are helpful.
You got Alphrenog. Pretty much what he looks like, I think.
What?
The picture, I just pretty
Oh,
much
yeah, that's
straightforward
me.
what he looks like.
But I'm
This
wearing
is-
special armor.
Whoops. There. That's what he wears.
It's pretty cool armor.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
We already mentioned Mr. Oinkers, and that size comparison for the child there to know that this is Dibble, who you've met.
Yep. Looks a lot like he used to work in a casino.
Familiar, huh? Yep.
Yep.
Didn't have any gear to show off. And you got Lorelei.
Lorelei
since-
fire hair.
Long since been
Cool.
established, she has had to make an endowment roll, and she crit it, so that is not something she can hide. Happens all the time, yeah. And she wields, this is her sword. When it's glowing, it's not glowing right now. This is her armor, splint. Ancient dwarven
Nice.
design. This may actually be of interest to Quinn because it is antiquated dwarven design. It's just like what it is in Skyrim, the Dwemer. It's a lost dwarven civilization. You can go ahead and give me a history check. Let's see how much you do know about that, since it ties into the story. Oh, here's Lorelei's sword.
Okay, so this is +2. Whatever this is, +2 in. Where are we?
Okay.
Do I get?
I don't know if you have advantage or anything like that on that one.
No, I was just reading whether that antiquarian background gives me anything advantage-wise, but I don't think it does.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Okay,
And
so
your monkey.
what?
Didn't the monkey use his help action?
Chitter in your ear about what you're
Yeah.
what you should know.
Draw pictures in the sand with its poo.
Yep.
Whatever.
Oh, did miss this one. This is Alphrenog's knife that he wields. Why didn't that come up? Oh, I think I'm lagged again. My main browser here keeps getting the red banner. I don't know why. I think that pretty well covers it as far as what you see here. As far as your group goes, you don't know much of anything about the Silmer ancient dwarven civilization, as it turns out.
Cool. Dwarven is not one of my specialities.
Yeah. Let's see if there's no. Yeah, there's a delay. My side's lagged out. Okay, so back to you guys. What are you gonna do here?
Well, I guess we're gonna find somewhere safer to camp out and question him a little bit more.
No, I just got the dagger.
Yeah, finally popped up. That's Brazier. I'm gonna get you an actual token. I don't know why I never did before.
I can't hit with a dagger unless I say the name for some reason.
So where are you guys headed?
And I don't know, into the hills more, or
I say we
Yeah,
go that way.
That cave area looks pretty nice.
yeah.
Nice place to take a rest.
Sounds good to me.
Which cave area? I missed it. Oh, on the left, or I see. Okay.
Dibble says he'll take first watch.
I'll take second watch.
Who's taking second watch?
Alfrenog.
Okay.
No.
I'll take any of the watches you need. As I said before, I'm rested from my journey, whereas you all seem a little worse for wear.
That's an understatement.
I'll take third and fourth watch if you want.
Okay, my lady.
We got third, fourth.
Long rest gets all your spell backs, or just half?
All your
All your
spells, half
spell.
your hit die.
All your spell. Okay, so I'm gonna cast my bear before I go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Well, is it? It's too early in the day to go to sleep, isn't it?
How long will it take for us to get over here?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. How long does it take us?
Not long.
Okay.
Um,
Well, let's scout for a path up before we crash out for the night.
Okay.
That way we'll know where we're going in the morning.
Okay, those caves that you guys spotted are 150 feet up the cliff face.
Oh, wow.
Above
We're
you?
definitely not going to be in there. Oh, crap. We need to go away from there.
What, you think they might be inhabited?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Crawlers.
Flyers. It's probably like maybe the breeding ground of their hippogriffs or vultures or something.
He's just a paranoid little one, isn't he? Scared of everything.
Have I been proven wrong yet?
Well, no.
I rest my case then. Oh, what happened? Oh, sir, what is... Oh, you named Res Sir? Thank
I give
you.
I gave you a more applicable.
I like it. It's nice. Thank you.
I don't know why I never didn't do that before, because I did that with Lorelei sword. Easier to see.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you guys are. Well, do you have to sleep, or do you just have to rest for 6 hours to get a long rest? No, I think you can only do one long rest in a 24-hour period.
Yeah. Yes, that's correct. So we need to try to find our way up and then find a place to camp.
Well, did anybody grab that rope that was from the last place? Or are we on the other side?
I assume you guys gathered the rope and brought it back with you.
Okay.
You lost the pitons, but the rope you got.
I'll take 2 pitons off.
Pardon
I
me.
forgot to do that. Oh, what did I have? One of his armor up. I want that up. I need myself.
Well, I guess I could.
I could send the monkey up there with the rope. If
Wait,
you're trying to
are
get.
you
Well,
thinking of camping out in the cave?
we could explore it first.
Okay, fine. I'll climb up there.
I'll get the bear out now because he's got a climb speed. So, where's my tune?
If you guys will tie all your rope together, I'll climb up to the
Are you
cave.
sure you can make it, Mr. I'm scared of heights?
Well, I'm not really scared of heights. I'm just actually scared of flying and falling. Heights don't bother me.
So if you're flying like just over the ground, you're terrified. Got
I don't know. I've never flown just over the ground. The only time I've ever flown was when I flew off the tower and then flying on the back of that hippogriff with Leah. So that was very scary. Maybe because I was facing backwards. I don't know.
Could be.
Or maybe because it was nighttime and I couldn't see anything. Or maybe because we were fighting a manticore. I'm not sure, but it was really scary.
Man whore.
A manticore.
Oh, I thought you said a man whore.
That's
I know you
miles
That
want
is
away.
not
those,
here.
I mean, I'd like to fight one.
I'm sure
You've
you
not
would.
sad.
Bad.
That's a battle everyone wins.
Mhm. All right, so we haven't rested yet. We're just waiting to try to find a spot to rest, right?
You guys
Right.
are discussing it, yep.
Okay.
Alright, so I will take everybody's rope. And I will climb up and anchor the rope in a couple of places.
Athletics check for climbing.
Okie dokie.
Looks good. No problem. So, Alfrenog, you scurry up to this big cave opening. It's about 15 feet wide. And there's a little shelf up there where you could fix a piton.
Oh, I want to affix a few pitons on the way up. I'll like every 20 feet or so, I'm gonna put one in and wrap the rope around it to give it support. You know.
Gotcha. Sure. Okay. That makes that fairly easy. You guys, again, the only issue is Mr. Oinkers.
I can throw Oinkers up on the bear with me and climb up.
So what do I need? 6 pitons taken off.
That sounds right.
Okay.
I'll give him an apple.
Say, he's gonna need some convincing to get
No,
on
I'll
a
give him-
bear.
It's okay, Mr. Oinkers. It's just Baloo. He's Mr. Fluffy Wuffy. So I'll give him a couple of apples and stroke his muzzle-ish.
Baloo stares at each apple that you hand over.
I give one to Baloo too. Thank you. I'm gonna have to buy some more apples.
A bushel.
I need a couple bushels with this bunch.
All right, so I'll need a. You don't have a saddle or anything, so you're holding on to tufts
Yeah.
of fur and holding on to a pig, a squirmy pig. Oh, okay,
I just
never mind.
rolled it.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you haven't rolled under 20 on any athletics check, have you?
No.
Have you even rolled under 25? It's.
And that's rolling. That's not including my bonus too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Because I rock it.
Doesn't take long, Quinn, to realize Lorelei's incredibly strong, but she's not real bright.
She's very bright, although her intelligence is directly inversely proportional to the size of her bosom.
Oh, bosoms.
Oh,
That's a
goodness.
complicated sentence for Lorelei. She might not have got that.
I heard bosoms.
You know what
My
they're talking about.
teeth are in the way. I gave
Anyway,
myself black eyes running the other day.
you guys make it up to the mouth of the cavern. The cave stinks of animal musk and damp straw. A nest of straw and twigs follows the curvature of the cave walls.
I told them.
So you guys are on the shelf outside the cave. What do you do here?
Huh. Told you guys this was a bad idea. We could send Oinkers in and see if anything eats him.
No.
Just send you in and see if anything gets you.
Can I do a survival check to see if these are like Aarakocra or something else?
Nature check. You can do survival check for tracking, but then it'd be a nature check to know what the tracks are anyway. So just nature check would probably be the most applicable.
Is that an intelligence?
That's intelligence. You can do a survival on top of that though, because that. Wow, yeah, Mel has no idea. But you can make a survival to see what you know about it. Oh, see, you do get the bonus to your nature checks. The math didn't work, but I see you are proficient. You see claw marks, like scratch marks, all along the shelf where you're at with your survival. You have no idea what would make that. Or at least you can't differentiate what type of clawed creature it would be.
Let's wait here and kill them.
Sounds
Or
good
we
to me.
Or we can draw it out.
Draw it out to where?
To the shelf out here with us so we can finish it off, assuming it's in there.
Okay. How is this cave is? It's probably a flying creature. So do we really want to draw it out here in the open? I think we should go in and engage it in an enclosed area.
I
As much as I hate to say
think
that.
I think the gnome is right.
Okay. Cast light on my dagger.
Yeah, I cast
Pull out
light on.
I pull out my my glowing necklace and wrap it around the hilt of my dagger.
I cast light on my longsword.
I touch my orbs appropriately and say I have no light.
Baby, you are light.
I'll just follow you guys. I could see in the dark anyways. But if we're casting stuff, I'll just go ahead and cast Shield of Faith.
Okay, tell you guys what. Give me 1 second. I'm moving you, so don't do your tokens yet. Unless you already have, it's fine. Give that a second to load. I'm still setting things up. Where you're at right now is on the shelf in front of the cave, right here.
All right.
Which one was Shield of Faith?
The Sparky Shield. And Concentration. Yeah. I'm not going to go through and do all the light stuff. You guys have enough lights cast that you'll just be able to see inside because I got global illumination on anyway, so it will look right. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Get your initiatives. When your initiative comes up, you don't have to go in. I just want to know who goes in first.
Hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5. One
I
more,
do not have an
Quinn.
initiative. I do not have an initiative.
It's public macros. I totally messed up on the sheets, and so it's just a public macro. It's where you'll find it. You just have to have your token selected.
Yeah. Oh, I think that was the monkey, was it?
Yep.
Never mind that.
Try again.
There we go.
All right.
Where's my dagger?
It
Here's
is
my
right
dagger.
there.
There it is. I see it. How did I get over there? Goodness.
I moved it. so you can see it.
Okay. Is it glowing?
There's enough light going into the cavern. You guys have enough lights cast
Okay.
that
Cool.
you'll be able to see as you go in. I will move you to the cavern as you walk in. So that's why I want to know who's going first. Aranis, do you go first?
Sure.
All right. Aranis, you have moved about 15 feet, so you'd have 20 left starting from here. I'll move you just straight south. Whenever you go into the cave, it will be actually to the south when you go into it. So, you see everything there, Aranis?
Yeah, I'll move to about there and draw my scimitars and just wait for everyone else and be quiet.
Okay. Roll stealth. Okay. I got red bar on my Twitch side now, so we'll give that a second. But I can keep going with you guys. Dibble, do you go in next?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Mr. Oinkers, you stay right here. Be careful. And I'm actually going to do this as I walk in and have it basically that far in front of me.
2 Dibbles. Okay.
Oh yeah. Hey. If you see 2 of the little guy, just ignore it. Okay. It's nothing special. It's just a thing he does.
Alright, so we move the other guy.
So both versions of you are in. Take like 5 feet off, so there you are.
Alright, so I can move him up to 30 feet, so... Okay. So that's...
You both see
Version.
movement further back in the cave as a large creature unfurls its wings and makes a slight croaking noise.
Run away!
Seems to be perched on a very large egg.
Okay. I'll have the duplicate just kind of go, shh, shh, it's okay. It's okay. And pathetically try to calm it down.
Handle animal.
Yeah, because that's not
It's
something I got. So straight charisma, which...
No, it's wisdom.
Oh, wisdom? Okay.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yep. Nice.
Okay.
It seems to hesitate. Cocks its
Okay.
head at you.
All right. Just kind of got, my one hand extended as I kind of as my duplicate slowly kind of approaches, in a non-threatening manner. Okay. Dibble's done.
Meld. You going in?
Oh yeah.
Didn't think you were gonna hesitate. There you are. Take 5 feet off your move, just a step there. You're in.
Alright, Mel's gonna go behind the tank and wait.
Go behind the tank.
Yeah, our leader right here.
Its beak twitches just a little bit as it cocks its head and fixes you with one eye, Meld. It
Meld
seems
will.
very tense.
I try to calm it down. Nature again.
Handle animal. It's wisdom.
Alright, yep. Animal.
You have animal handling. Look at that. All right. It calms somewhat. Its wings are up, but it's still in a mostly seated position on its egg nest. Alphrenog, you going in?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll grab you and your knife. There you are.
Oh. That's one of those things, guys. That's not good. I will move to there, and I will take a dodge action.
It squawks.
Hello.
It seems somewhat alarmed, seeing more and more coming in. It fixes you with one eye and then twitches its head to fix you with the other eye. Lorelei,
Yeah.
are you going in and are you bringing Baloo?
I will go in without Baloo, and I'll tell Baloo to stay and listen for me to call for him.
Yeah, you have mental communication with him for a mile anyway.
And I will. Ooh, how much more movement do I have?
That was 5 of your feet, so you got 25 more.
5. I will go ahead and.
Just so it's clear, there are 2 eggs. He's perched on one of them, or she.
I will go here, and I'm going to go ahead and crouch down so that I don't look so big.
Okay.
And bow my head down to him.
Okay.
And that's it.
Non-threatening.
Non-threatening. Don't look in his eyes. But I want those eggs for breakfast. At least one for breakfast and one to raise.
All right, Quinn, you going in?
Yep.
Yeah, Bones.
Yeah, Bones will probably. He's gonna jump up and ride on the back of Baloo. Can't resist.
The monkey on a bear. All right.
And
Put him
I'll
there.
go in.
I moved you over, but my Twitch side is delayed. I think I might have a delay.
Yeah, I'm still on the ledge.
Yeah. Give it a second. Enough of you are in, you can see. Well, it's not going to work if I pop the picture up, but I'll go ahead and click. We'll give it a second. For some reason, I'm on a bad delay. Yeah, there's the red bar.
Yeah.
Are
Had that
you
too
delayed
for a sec.
trouble? Yeah, I think their servers are having
I don't
trouble, or it
know.
might be me.
No?
No, I was
Yeah.
getting the red bar earlier. There we
Yeah,
go.
there we
I
go.
got the red bar
It's better.
earlier.
And you were,
Yeah, it is.
yeah. When you click it and you see it trouble, I didn't see it, so we were, yeah, it's hard. All right, so there it is. Everybody sees it. I'll flash it up again in case you were clicking. This is not a hippogriff. It has a lion hindquarters, not a horse hindquarters. Totally different creature. And it is perched on one nest. There's another nest with another egg next to it.
Which means there might be another one coming.
Okay, can I make a knowledge check to see what I know of griffins?
Yes. Nature. Yep. You know a bit about griffins. Give me a second here. Griffins are primarily horse eaters, so it's a good thing nobody rides a horse. Probably the only thing that saved Winkers is that there's no wild pigs in the valley. They wouldn't know that that's food. They tend to fly over plains and forests near their rocky cliffside areas. They love herd animals, horses, deer, that kind of thing. They also hunt and kill hippogriffs because they are flying horse creatures. They do screech to alert their pride mates and fight as kind of or hunt as kind of like packs and groups. You know with your check that griffins are the most highly prized of flying mounts, better than giant vultures or hippogriffs, but they do have to be raised from an egg to be trained. In the wild, they can't be tamed.
Okay.
Therefore, their eggs are highly sought after and highly valuable, but also very fragile. If you don't keep them warm, they will spoil.
Okay.
And we're in cold weather, aren't we?
Today it's 50 degrees, yeah, and windy.
Right, so, yeah, it's me done.
Alright. For its turn, it gets up. Actually, there we go. Now you see it. Had the lowest initiative. It shakes its neck feathers out, keeps its wings up in a menacing motion, and keeps you guys fixed with first one eye and then the other eye. It seems very tense and ready for any provocation, but unwilling to leave its egg. Aranis.
Stop talking to myself. I'm just gonna stay over here near the wall and just let people who are more familiar with animals take the lead. I will just be ready.
Dibble.
Okay. Real Dibble will actually start to move up now. Continuing to actually kind of similarly kind of hang out here. Oh. I get it right. There we go. So there. Meanwhile, he will have Fake Dibble continually, trying to calm it down, but maneuver a bit closer. Over to here. Away from the other egg. And then I'll have Fake Dibble kind of like sit down and kind of look like he's like trying to kind of get some rest. So he'll kind of like lay down like he's trying to like, like I just want to lay down here and rest. Like I'm not trying to mess with you. I just want to get some sleep.
Make your handle animal check.
Okay. Oh. Not so good that time.
I'm not seeing it yet. It's weird. Trouble had delay and caught up, and then my Twitch screen had delay and caught up, so now I'm waiting for the main one. I don't see a roll yet.
Yeah, started out good, but bad advantage has been great. Not
The
so
server, I
much.
think, is having trouble with individual users. Oh, what did you roll?
It's a 5.
I can't see it yet. 5. Okay, yep.
5/21.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the Griffin does not like that. You have almost invaded her personal space. And she lets out a screech and holds her wings up in the air, and her front claws plant in the ground and dig holes into the ground, but she keeps her back half on the egg still. You didn't enter her reach, but you can tell if you had, she would have attacked you.
You're right. That's why I stayed out of reach.
Mhm.
'Cause I figure if it's gonna go after the fake one, I want it to be when we're ready to strike. So
Yep.
that's it. I'm done.
But she is agitated now. Meld?
Meld will cautiously move forward and try to calm it down again. Hold out his arm and
Bless you.
When you hold your arm out, she takes a fake peck at it. You're not close enough for her to peck you, but she tried.
alright, this isn't gonna work, so Meld's gonna take a step forward and try to lap its head off.
All right. What is her AC? Yeah, that hits.
He's just gonna keep swinging.
Miss. Fumble.
And then
Hordebreaker, so that's that. Okay. Yep, you hacked her. Hit her in the shoulder area. Blood splatters out. She squawks in pain. And screeches. Alfernog.
Yeah. Well, okay. I will move to over here and then take a Bonus action to dash. And try to stick it.
She beaks you as you enter her reach.
Okay. Well, that will hit because I can't do nothing about it.
Yes.
And you stab her. All right.
Dibble's alt is too far away, I presume.
Yes.
Yeah, thought so.
Didn't enter. Yep. They didn't enter each other's reach. Yep. Okay.
I'll be done.
All right. Lorelei.
So I have a question. Are we running in there, boys? I'm killing her. Seriously, we're killing her.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
That's what
All
we
right.
do.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stand up, call Baloo, and have Baloo come in. I guess he's bringing the monkey because the monkey's on Baloo.
That's right.
So how much? That's 5 feet for
That
Baloo.
was 5 feet for Baloo. He's got 35 left, and you can spend the other half of yours to hop on as he goes by.
That's what I want to do.
I know, that's what your plan is.
Yeah. So here's 15. I hop on Baloo.
You got a monkey on your back.
And then, how much more does he have? He's got plenty, right? There's 22.
He got 35 when he entered the cave, so. that
22.
Gets him about here.
Ah, son of a.
But
Hold on.
he can dash.
Oh, he can. Screw that. He can get in there. I'm gonna go ahead and. We got shield on. Longsword. Trying to go for its beak to cut off the beak.
With the serrated sword. Nice. All right. Yep. You smash it pretty hard in the beak. Blood splatters out of its beak.
Trying to get it to where it can't beak us and claw us.
All right.
That was my goal. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. That one misses.
Yeah, it's okay. And Baloo can't do anything else.
That was a dash, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Quinn.
Okay, so first off, Bones starts jumping around, hurling feces in all directions to draw its attention. Probably spattering the bear, Baloo, and Lorelei in the process. And
That's lovely.
then I will unleash a fireball.
All right, your attack
With
has advantage. Yep.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay, and then I will move forward to about there, and action surge and hit him with a longsword. Wielding it in two hands.
Right. That hits and kills her. Finally slayed the beast.
Cool. And then Bones can jump back on my shoulder.
Oh, you need to clean me, buddy.
Bones just chitters at you and runs off.
Ugh. Not really happy with that monkey.
You guys heard the griffin screech, and then she died, and you think it's an echo, and then realize there is a second screech. As another griffin swoops into the cave, bypassing Oinkers, fortunately,
Yeah, good for that.
which is good news.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to basically barrel in, wings tucked into his sides, and head straight in, past Aranis. Going for Mel. Didn't see Aranis and Dibble. So, yep. And Aranis, you get an opportunity. Well, you had a ready there, Aranis. So either way, ready or opportunity, you get an attack. If you
I'm
want to.
going to try to lop this guy's head off and do a menacing attack with that
That didn't do me much good.
really big
It's been a while since I've played. Which one's the token for action surge? Is it the flag or the muscles?
Flag. Muscles is second wind.
Cool.
All
Alright,
right.
that's the monkey.
It is, where's Jacked Up Face? Alright, it's scared of Meld, so it has disadvantage on attacks, but it's still furious and trying to protect its babies, so it's still going to attack Meld with disadvantage. And miss. Aramis.
Okay. Did I lose the granting advantage for my failed attempt to attack it?
Yeah, you took kind of a weird swipe, and fortunately everybody was looking south, so nobody saw it.
Good. Well, I will step forward, do 2 quick slashes.
Both hit.
With lots of red, and I will step back to there.
Okay, that's pretty good hits. Hacking into its lion haunches. Dibble.
Okay. Let's see here. Fake Dibble's gonna move over to here. And then move over to here. Hopefully if it's got a reaction, it'll attack it. And
I might have a delay. I'll need to see how he moves. So have you let go of him? Or are you still moving him?
I've moved the dummy already. He's done.
Give me a second because I didn't see where he moved, and then I'll be able to tell you. I've got the
Okay.
delay.
Sounds like a sexually transmitted disease.
I've got the delay.
Got the delays. It's a bad case, man. Well, if you entered its reach and then exited,
Yeah,
it would totally take a swipe at Devil, yeah, to eat up its opportunity attack.
Okay. So did that. And then
And it missed for what it's worth with its claws,
All right, perfect.
so it's
Then-
still convinced that illusion is real.
Excellent. And the real me will go over here and scoop the egg up into the bag.
The egg is
With-
about the same size as you.
Oh, okay. All right. Huh. Well, that kind of changes things. Can't
Yeah.
exactly scoop that up as something that's the size of me. But I will stand over here by it nonetheless.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, as you get
And- you know
closer,
what?
it was a weird. Go ahead.
I can still cast though, so I'll actually cast a Sacred Flame on the bird.
Okay. That hits as well. Searing its soul. Alright. Yeah, so it was a weird moment of strange perspective. You thought the cave was really deep and the egg was far away, and then suddenly you're next to it and realize, wow, that's a big egg.
Okay, actually, I touched the egg and say dibs.
Meld.
Meld will try to chop its claws off. That's a trip attack.
I guess I'm delayed again. I don't see it. Just
I don't
barely-
either.
Just now caught up. Wow. I think roll 20 is having a hard time tonight.
Damn porn addicts.
What did you roll, Meld?
24 to hit, 13 damage, and then
killed
trip
him.
attack.
Yeah, you swept his legs and he does not get back up. I see it
Alright,
now.
then Meld will go over to where Dibble is and he's gonna sit on the egg.
Alright.
They kind of hug it.
Yeah. Alright. You guys are out of combat. No more griffins appear. That encounter was worth 150 experience.
I'll lovingly cradle the egg, and Baloo will delicately nuzzle it. Yeah, we need to take care of these eggs.
How do you propose to do that, ma'am?
How big are they?
They're about my size.
Yeah, No, they're like, they'd be about 2.5 to 3 feet tall and about a foot thick diameter.
Is Baloo gonna play wet nurse to some eggs?
Maybe. We could just eat breakfast.
We could.
Yeah, I could set fire to the little nests they're in. Boiled eggs, anyone?
I could fasten something on my cloak and just wear it like a backpack. Since I don't have a backpack already.
Well, I have some sacks. We could try to put them in the sacks, and you could carry them if you wanted to. If you were...
Oh yeah, I was thinking about taking my blanket and wrapping up the one and carrying it on Baloo with me. I don't know if I can carry two, but I can carry one.
Yeah, I'll put one on my back since I don't have a backpack.
We could wrap them up in any blankets you guys have, and put them in the sacks, wrap blankets around them, then tie them, and put one on either side of your giant bear. As
Yeah,
a,
like a little saddlebag.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Now I'm not certain how well they would travel since we don't have any type of padding for them, but hey,
Well, Baloo's padded. He's
well,
got a
that's
lot
what I
of
was
fur.
thinking. He would be the better choice.
We do
I
have to
can
do
ride up there and
150.
hold him.
We do have to do a 150-foot climb back down to the ground.
Baloo's got good climbing skills.
If anyone has a pole arm or a quarterstaff, we could, secure them and tie them to the ends of the staff. That might make the carrying them a little easier to balance.
I offer a glaive I have strapped to my back.
Oh, hey, there you go. So
You
Ben,
find
I'll
that
take
on-
a. Will they fit in my sacks? What does a sack carry?
Yeah, they do have dimensions for what
Yeah,
bags
that's what I'm
hold.
looking at.
Yeah, check it out. I don't know.
Equipment.
So you guys know, for each day without 16 hours of incubation, each egg has a 10% chance of spoiling.
Containers.
I offer my bedroll.
Your student of Ogma could tell you that.
Okay, so a sack is 1 cubic foot or 30 pounds of gear, so that's not going to work.
My bedroll. It's
Yeah,
about
it's
the
gonna-
size of
it's
me.
gonna
It'll
have to
fit
do
my bedroll.
blankets. Bedrolls.
Yeah, I think bed rolls. They'll work out pretty good.
Well, we should probably get them to the tower as soon as we can. Maybe we don't really have any wood. I think were there any trees that we could get wood from? I mean, did we find any, while we were walking up, did we discover any wood, brush or anything?
Where you were coming up from, here, I'm going to move you guys back over to the valley map as you're back out on the ledge. I got the delay again, so it'll get there here in a minute. It's mostly dry plains where you guys are, but you can tell there's some scrub brush close to the river. Not much in the way of full-on trees.
Well,
I
I
mean,
do
can
want to.
give up a couple torches.
Well, I'm thinking we create a big fire here and camp in here tonight. That'll keep them warm for the night, I imagine, if we get a large fire.
Oh,
And,
was the cave not filled with nesting stuff?
Yeah, I mean, leave them in the nest for now.
Okay.
If we're gonna spend the night, and
Or
then
we
we
could
can.
bunch all the nests up in the middle of the room and set them on fire. Not with the eggs. I mean, just
Oh, you're saying use the nesting for
For-
well,
yeah.
okay. But other thing too, I would say is since we got these big old griffins, we can get the feathers off of them to help, keep it warm.
Oh, there you go.
Baloo can sit on them.
Okay, so all right, man. This may be stretching it, but I have 10 gold pieces worth of tinker materials. Could I create a feather cloak type, thing, a feather blanket to warm them?
Yeah, I would think.
Oh,
I would think Tinker Tools would have sewing
Cool.
type kit.
Well, then I'll take. If you guys will pluck them, I'll make feather blankets for you to warm them with.
time consuming, but yeah, it can be done with the tools you got.
Well,
But one thing
I'm
you got
willing.
is time if you guys are looking to get your overnight rest before assaulting the keep.
yep.
Definitely need
is-
that. That's for sure.
I'd say you guys got a mission complete there. You got a place to stay, and you have something to do with the time you've got.
So I'll take my sacks and I'll pick the threading out so that I can take them, and I'm gonna tinker up, using the glaive and the sacks and the feathers and all this stuff. I'm gonna tinker up some portable nests to carry them in as warm as I can make them.
Cool. Okay. Before I have you roll on that, is anybody else having any more input on the situation?
Nope. That's pretty much all I could think of
If
for
any of
right
you
now.
nature people want to, give me hints, you might want to. Because I'm a
Not really.
tinker. I'm a smith.
Not really. Even though I was acting like I'm a nature guy, I'm really not. But I like the idea of having one of these things. So I went up and called dibs on one of them. But I mean, obviously, if somebody else is more adept, I would clearly back down from that. But
Well, I'm pretty sure that we're not going to be able to keep them, so selling them's a good option. If they're alive, they make more money.
So, again, you guys want to add input
Yeah.
here?
The only thing I know is that you have to keep babies warm. I'm so tired of babies. Babies and eggs.
babies and eggs. Babies and
You
eggs.
have to keep them warm for some reason. It's not out of the egg yet, so you don't have to feed it, but keep it warm.
God.
So maybe like when you do the feather baggy satchel thingies, that we also have like near a fire, or we all cuddle around it and make sure that it's not touching a cold surface. So don't burn the nests yet. I don't know.
We could heat rocks in a fire. Rocks retain their heat, and put
Yeah.
them in the nest with them.
There you go. I'm not sure. Do we have to rotate too, so they don't like get like a flat head?
It's a pretty good idea with the rocks. Who is doing the plucking of the griffins?
I'll give them a hand.
So you're gonna give a help action to that.
Yeah, what I'm looking
And
for is
bones.
kind of an overall. How much input are people given to this project versus staring off into space or practicing flute?
Well, I'll help out too. I guess I could be the main one because I'm really interested in actually keeping it. So I'll
Yeah, you're
start
getting
plucking
quite a
feathers.
collection of different feather types and shapes and colors. All right.
Mhm.
I think I'll have Baloo lay on the eggs just for now, so he's at least trying to give them comfort and warmth
Might not want to lay on the eggs. Maybe, lay
around him, like
the
have him lay
eggs.
near his belly, and then I'll help with the plucking.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you got 3 people working on plucking, 4 if you count bones. So that is handled. Alfrenog, I'd say you probably have a advantage
Possibly.
with all the different help, and you took some threading out of your backpack, so or whatever you took
Alrighty.
from
Alrighty.
See the,
Here we go.
Tinker.
Let's see. Let's do some tinkering. Wait, Dex or Intelligence? That doesn't matter. They're the same.
It's intelligence because it's kind of a contraption. Good roll.
That's
All right.
a nice roll.
Well done. You have a very cool contraption set up where each one is in its own individual satchel, suspended on each end of a glaive, which could easily be balanced on. Probably have to be Baloo to keep them off the ground, but or anyone could even balance them on their shoulders. The weight is distributed well, and with the rocks, you guys would be able to keep some heat on them for a span of time. Of course, that was most of the day that you spent. Most of the rest of this day, you're in the cave, so you're out of the wind, so you have no problem keeping them warm through the rest of the day and overnight until the next morning. So you guys are also in a safe spot, of course, being 150 feet up.
Does the continual light it doesn't put off any heat at all, does it?
No, continual flame does not put out any heat.
Bummer.
if we can keep a fire burning with the. Did you say the entire cave was filled with?
No, I'm thinking for
Yes,
traveling,
sure.
if we have some way of
Ah.
keeping rocks. Oh, wait.
You know what
Hey.
I'll do? I will actually take the barding that I have on Mr. Oinkers off, since it's wolf pelt, and
Oh.
use that to also keep him warm.
Okay. I can incorporate that, yeah. Can you make things hot with your magic?
I can make the flames flare up or down.
Huh.
Can't.
Well, too bad
Start
we
'em
don't
up.
have Ebenezer with us. I'm sure he could probably do it.
Nobody has prestidigitation?
No, I smell like monkey shit.
No. I mean, I got tinderbox and some torches. I mean, I can always start a fire. That's not a problem.
I can cast flaming bolt.
Firebolt. There you go. So I got the means of starting it, and I got the means of.
Well, I'm sure you
increasing
can
it.
use your flaming bolt magic on rocks to warm them up, I suppose.
Yeah, possibly. I'd definitely give it a go.
We could always use Lorelai's breastplate as a rock holder because they're large enough to hold lots of rocks.
Goodness.
I wink at you as I say that.
Oh, Alf, what am I gonna do with you?
Anything you want, my lady.
You're still jealous that I motorboated that one guy.
We shall never speak of that again.
I
He
guess.
motorboated you.
I let him motorboat me. It was a fun day.
Okay. Anything else we need to do? Or are we good for the evening?
So you guys keep the fire going in the cave overnight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. At night, the valley is very dry and tends to be warm during the day. Doesn't get a lot of wind from that chill wind coming down out of the north. So the river, when night falls and it cools down in the valley, the river lets off a lot of steam, and so there's this cloud bank that sits at the bottom of the valley. So when you guys look out of the cave, it looks like you're looking out over the tops of clouds, kind of like.
I could get used to this kind of flying. That's kind of nice.
Okay.
And like I said, you guys are pretty safe in the cave. It was a good spot, so you are not messed with. You regain all your spells and half of your total hit die.
Yay.
Yes.
That would be all of them.
Only one left. One more to go. Oh, half your total hit die?
Total, yeah.
Oh, so I
So
did
if you're
go.
level 4, you gain 2. If you're level
That's
5, you
perfect, then I
gain
got-
2. Yep.
I got them all back then.
And your
Alright.
full hit points, of course.
Okay.
All right, you guys wake up the following morning. And what now? Also, by the way, Dana, you said you had a couple hours. Is that going to be it for you? You're going to keep going?
I'll say a little bit longer.
Okay.
They all
Yeah,
say
I'll probably
that.
about an hour.
Got about an hour? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about 10 o'clock.
Well, we'll see where we're at. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I might be able to do that, like have a good stopping point, but if not, you guys can drop when you need to drop. It's fine. All right, what are you guys doing now?
We'll try to find a climb down first before we try to find a passage up out of the find a trail up out of the valley.
Yeah, we
Probably
got it.
want to tie that glaive across the bear's shoulders as opposed to just rest it if it's climbing.
Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
hold it.
And
So-
before we go anywhere,
Oh, by the way,
Um,
this might help. Hold that thought for a second, Dibble. This might be important. Today's weather is 47 degrees Fahrenheit, a light wind, and rain.
Ooh.
So the rain won't help you. Okay, go ahead, Dibble.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, all I was gonna say is that let's see here. Who needs aid? Because that's the spell I'm going to cast. One on myself, and 2 other people. So I get extra 5 hit points for the next 8 hours.
Temporary hit points, or
Nope. They increase your maximum.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
mean,
good
it's
for hit points.
pretty good for hit points. Alphinaud, let's just get Alphinaud. I can pretty much assume that much.
Cool.
And Lorelei, since she's got Baloo carrying one of my precious.
My precious.
Did you see Dibble like my precious?
I see you going total Gollum on us, man.
Have you even named it yet?
He has. It's named Precious.
I don't know. I'm thinking on that one. Mr. Oinkers is a good name.
He's got Mr. Oinkers, so how about Mr. Flappers?
Mr. Flappers. Flappers.
Mr. Squeak.
Screechy.
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 Sir Beaks-a-Lot.
It's a lot of choices. It's a lot of good choices. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
Alright,
One's called breakfast, one's called lunch.
First, we got to make it out of here and raise them. So
That's funny. Okay,
Everybody
so
give
let's-
me perception checks.
Bum bum bum. Bum bum.
No, Dibble. We always rely on Dibble and Lorelei somehow on perception checks.
you have no perception skill.
Yeah.
No.
I got 2
Well,
beats.
neither does Lorelei. She just rolls hot, same as you on perception. And Quinn as well. Oh, that's Bones. Never mind. Not Quinn, but Bones. Bones jumps up and down on your shoulder, chattering and pointing. Lorelei
Yep.
and Dibble, you all see down on the valley floor a donkey squealing at the top of its lungs, pulling a cart which is rattling along behind it, being chased by a pack of gnolls.
Alan! Somebody's gotta go get Alan.
And hyenas.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
good lord.
Okay, well, we need to climb down.
Yeah, we need to rescue Alan.
Alan, come this way!
The car. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get down to
Well,
Alan.
at least we'll have a cart then.
Right.
Okay, so you want some, since it's raining, you want athletics checks to climb down, or are we good?
Nah, you already had the rope. With the rope system, you don't need it. I mean, the DC is low enough, and yeah, I'm not gonna worry about.
Was I good enough to rig the rope to be able to bring them down?
Well,
You
mean
want a
just
dex
like
check?
you mean with that one specific yank of the rope where the whole thing drops because it's elven rope?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you were that good. I figured you would untie them on your way back down.
That works for me.
Okay, make your athletics because you're the one that does climb down then.
Dum dum dum.
Uh-oh. Ah, you're good. It was a fairly rough incline. You have plenty of handholds.
Okay, so we get down and proceed towards Alan.
All right. I'm setting up the scene right now. Almost there. Just got to get these frost giants out of the way.
Well, yeah, please do.
Last campaign stuff. All right. I kind of just put you where I thought you might be. Put your sword out here where you can see it. Okay. Lorelei, I'm giving you control of both of those eggs.
Okay.
That way, when you click and drag, they'll just go with Baloo. Because they're on him. Okay, you guys kind of come down off the cliffs. You can see Alan had a bit of a head start, but those gnolls are definitely faster than he is. Well, at least, nope, the gnolls aren't, but the hyenas are. So the hyenas are cackling and laughing and almost to catch Alan, and the gnolls are not far behind, and they're sprinting along and taking shots with longbows. No, they're not. They're letting their dogs do the work. They are wielding spears and shields. Okay.
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 Okay, let's
Okay.
try and set things up where it looks about right. Okay, I'm happy with that. It's the map you were just on, so it should be loaded, but you're down here now. You got a camera on you.
Nice.
You guys are coming down out off of the cliff, so it kind of makes sense where the cliff splits there. This is downhill. It's about a 30-foot drop. And tapers as it goes in this direction, you see. Same with this one. I got the delay again. Boulder strewn down there. As you can see, if you scroll up, you see Alan leading the pack and a group of gnolls not far behind. When it catches up, I'm going to show some pictures. There is one gnoll out front that is more heavily armored than the others. He wields a glaive, also has a longbow on his back. It's a rough glaive made out of bone and teeth. So I got the red bar. Give me a second for that to catch up. You guys can go ahead and roll. Well, I clicked the initiative box.
Yep.
Okay. It's strange how it picks which user is going to be getting the red box. So go ahead and get your initiatives. And you guys, as long as you don't really go past that split in the trail, you can change your marching order. It's fine.
I would be last because I was the last one down.
All right, I got 6 of you. Looks like everything's caught up. You got a pack of this type of gnoll. They are chasing their hyena allies. And this is the leader of the gnolls.
Looks
They're
tough.
yipping and howling as they chase. Haven't noticed you guys yet. Quinn, you are the fastest. What do you do? I heard him grunt and then he went quiet.
Sorry.
There you
on
are.
mute.
I forgot his name already.
This cliff in front, is that
These cliffs are up
here?
above you.
Are they
This
down?
cliff is down, 30 feet down from here to here.
So, is it difficult terrain or?
With climb, if you make your athletics check to climb, DC 10, yes, it'd be difficult terrain.
Okay. So, I don't know. Run. Try and take my athletics check to climb down then.
Oh, you.
You're good on athletics?
And so,
Alcohol abuse.
You're not muted, by the way. Alcohol user.
so today is 10 feet.
So you'd have 12 feet down the cliff as you climb your way down?
Yeah.
No, 10 more feet, yeah.
So yeah, 10 feet.
Yeah, about there. Looks good.
And then I will unleash a firebolt at this guy here. Actually, I will do And I'll do a fireball.
You said on this one, the leader.
Yeah.
Okay. That hits. Smacks into him with fire. He howls and shouts for his pack to turn and engage this new threat.
Cool. And that will end my turn.
All right. The hyenas cut off their pursuit of Alan, fortunately, because they would have caught him that round. Good thing you did what you did for Alan, at least. As they turn and charge with dashes at Lorelei and Baloo. Circling them around, up and over. Hyenas are very fast. These are dashes, so they're not... I'm just going to do this a little bit quicker. You guys will be a little forgiving with my quick math there. There we go. Alright, a group of hyenas immediately leaps onto, or is leaping at, Lorelei and Baloo at this moment in time. That's a dash, so that's all they do. Dibble.
Okay, let's see here. Dibble. And I'd like to put my witchcraft behind them, but right now they're too close. So, see here, Dibble's gonna have to move up a little bit here. And, man, what do we want to do here? Yeah. Actually, what I will do is move up to there, and I will cast. Where is it? Yeah, we'll cast this as we move up to here, and just kind of yell at these things and be like, get away, get out of here. Just try to get their attention and try to get them off of Brother Baloo.
Nice. Protect. You mean the egg? You mean
Yeah,
the
that
precious?
The precious, get off my precious.
That's not Precious is not on that side. That's lunch.
not your breakfast.
All right, so I'm already in here, so I'll just go ahead and do it. That was second level spell, and this deal here, right? I was already in there.
Yeah, thanks.
So, yeah. Sorry. And go ahead and make your intimidate. See if you can get their attention. It's not bad. Cool. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I can really do.
All right. You guys see...
Oh, wait a minute. No, I can't cast 2 spells. Never mind.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. If it's a bonus action, you can't... Well, no. Only if it's a cantrip. Yep. Okay, so... you guys see Dibble? It's like if you were to look at somebody kind of cross-eyed. You feel like your eyes are going a little wonky as you look at Dibble. As he is now mirror-imaged. Alfernog.
Well, I will turn from my current position and fire a crossbow bolt at the hyena on the right. Son of a bitch.
Ka-thunk. The shot goes wide. Careful not to hit the egg.
No, careful not to hit. Dib.
Yeah, a little more important.
Alright, so I'm going to then move over here and crouch down and try to hide. Because, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I will go prone and hide.
Okay. Prone, yep, nice. And then, yeah, get that stealth number out at your leisure. Lorelei, go ahead.
Oh, what the hell just happened? Oh, it worked. Ha, holy shit.
I think I've got delay. I'm not seeing what you're clicking.
Oh, it's
You're
there.
muted too.
It's
Doing Shield of Faith as my bonus. And my
Yeah,
action.
I got the delay. I'm not seeing any of you guys' rolls. But yeah, Shield of Faith is bonus. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so
I'm
then
with
I'm
you.
gonna hit the from the top going down. I'm gonna hit the hyenas.
Okay, one at a time.
First one.
Go ahead. And like I said, I'm delayed, so what did you roll?
17.
That hits. How much damage?
It is 13 plus 7.
It's dead.
All right, I'm gonna
You
hit the
hacked
next
that
one.
Which actually, I think, nope. Got it right. Okay, next one. Go ahead.
It is 24 attack, and that's 8 plus 3.
It's dead.
Okay. And then Baloo's gonna go ahead and attack the next one down. He's doing a bite. 24
Okay.
with 10.
Yep, I'm all cut up now. It's I'm caught up with you, and I can see the rolls. Cool.
Okay, and then he's gonna do claw.
And then claw for that last one.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
All right. The pack of hyenas has been laid waste to.
And I pat Baloo. You saved the precious. Okay, and then I'm gonna have Baloo move.
This is a pretty
Over.
good sound for Baloo, I think.
Oh yeah.
40.
That's his happy sound.
And then he's gonna stay right there. And I'm gonna yell, Alan, I got apples.
Make your handle animal check.
Okay, which one's that?
Wisdom.
Oh, okay.
All right. Alan is panicked. You can see he's covered in sweat. He's already got a couple of gashes in his haunches, and he ain't stopping for nothing.
Damn. Oh, can I get off of Baloo? Or do I use his movement as my movement?
No, he's got his own set of actions. That's
Then I will,
special steed.
damn, I wish I could get closer to Alan. I can't even get close to Alan.
I can catch Alan. You worry
Okay.
about killing stuff.
Well, I
Harada
can
sees
heal
his old
Alan,
buddy.
so, okay, I'm good.
All right. Alan with cart goes rumbling on, squalling in panic. Actually, he's managed to wind himself up into a little drop off there, and so now he's got to see how terrified he is. If he's terrified enough to leap down the drop off, he is, and he's going to leap it, driven over the edge. Yep, and he drops to the bottom and is bleeding with a D and with a T. Bleating and bleeding. He's still alive, but his legs are broken. Meaning he's making death saves.
Hmm.
But he stopped. But he's named, so he gets death saves. Alright.
Yeah.
Uranus.
Uranus is gonna try to go save his ass. Okay, there's a move. There's a dash. And there's another dash. That's all I can do this turn.
Well, you're hauling ass. Almost. Alright. Meld.
Meld's going to go down the cliff. Scurry on down. And attack this one.
Alright. Miss.
And then hard break the one over here.
Okay. Damn.
Don't mean the rules lawyer, but that is difficult terrain going down a cliff, right?
And
It is
climb
for him.
speed, there's-
Not for Meld. Meld does a climb speed.
Never mind. Sorry. Me
It's
shut
alright.
up.
No, hey. Everybody's got to jump in there. Yeah, he's, it is a weird sight seeing some humans scurry down a cliff like some weird spider monkey.
Yeah, and he's his Bardiche around crazy. And try attack again.
And then you see him
try
just-
to do a butter.
Okay, you see him swiping around wildly with his Bardiche and hits absolutely nothing. Actually completely missed on all attacks. And the Knolls just kind of look at him confusedly. They didn't even dodge or block or anything, and Meld actually grants advantage.
You should have said, I meant to do that. Fear my kung fu.
Is that it for Meld?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you grant advantage, and they're going to jump on you. They hesitate only for a moment, and then this one lets out a cackle. It says, "Kill that fool." Let's see. I've never actually used a knoll. Let me see what they do real quick.
You've never used to know. All the
Never.
games you've played, you've
I
never
know.
thrown nulls at us.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
I think I had some random gnolls spawn a little bit before, but yeah, it's crazy, huh? Alright, the main one is approaching. Mel, I know you got your reaction. You can swipe at him. That misses. And he's on you. Let's see. I know it's crazy that I have to review how gnolls work.
Yeah.
I've never used a Gnoll Pack Lord, that's for certain. I've had him ready, I've made him in all the campaigns and never used him. Oh wow. Very cool. 2 attacks with the glaive. Here they come. Well, let's see which one's better, glaive or bite. Totally glaive. Alright, he's going to hack at you with his glaive. Here it comes. With advantage. Slash and a miss. Slash and a miss. Wow, good thing you had advantage. Apparently he is no better with a glaive than you are with a bardiche. As the other gnolls start cackling, he frowns at them and barks something at this one in Gnollish, and it, which is Incite Rampage, and lets that one make an attack with its spear, which crits. And that token on him. Alright. Not a real nasty hit. Could have been worse, but bad enough for a crit. And then the Gnoll's turn. They are going to surround you and start snapping and biting and, well, stabbing with spears. And they can all get in there. Here they come. Miss. Hit. 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 Minimal on that last one. So it looks like 4, 3, and 3. 10 total. That's not bad. So they're poking and stabbing at Meld. Most of it hitting him in the armor, it looks like. Except for that crit. Okay, that's it for the Gnolls. Quinn, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was waiting for you to say round.
I know. I'll just have to start saying it.
Okay. Yep. So I will continue my charge down the cliff. Do I need to re-roll my athletics?
Nah.
Cool. So 15 feet will take me to there. Sorry. Bones will do his best to distract this Gnoll hit.
Right?
And I will attack with my longsword.
Nice. You stabbed the Gnoll, it howls in pain.
And then, as an action surge, I will look at Meld and scream, "Cover your ears!" before unleashing a thunder wave, hoping he can dodge.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mm.
Maybe not so much for Meld.
Yeah, true. Alright, that is a Constitution save for... Somebody measure me 10 feet. I want to see if you can get all the Gnolls in there.
Wow.
Oh, that one's a square that's 10 feet, right?
It is. Yeah. All I need is
Yeah, you can get them all.
yeah, it looks to me like you should be able to. If you go like yep. Just barely.
We're all measuring.
Yep. But yeah, that totally hits all of them. Meld, you failed your save. You take 3 thunder damage. Oh, and you were also
Wow,
pushed.
that was
That's why I said, oh,
very
damn.
unfortunate.
Meld, you're also pushed 10 feet. And I'm sure the path will open up as those gnolls also will probably be pushed. I'll go clockwise, starting on the left. He passed the save, takes half the damage of 1. Wow, that red bar is on, and now I can't click con save. Oh, no? I'll give it a second. Well, 20's just giving us hell tonight. By the way, while we're waiting, James/Rand, we never did get to do that storyline you wanted to do with Jaliana. But
Nope.
if you had, what was going to happen there was Jaliana was going to double cross you, of course. And with her proficiency, she would be proficient in love potions naturally. So when you tried to get that, get the main masked lord to
Yeah, drink it.
bring Rand in, it would work, but she would double cross
Yeah.
you and instead have herself made into a masked lord. And then of course send
Well,
assassins to kill Rand.
I couldn't have expected much more, to be fair.
It's true. But it's a really cool story, and we now know, well, at least I now know, who one of the masked lords is. It's Jaliana/Zanny Nazai, also a
Yep.
princess of Kalimshan.
And Rand is probably dead at the hands of assassins.
Well, I was thinking if you're going to play Rand, it would make sense for him to be like, it'd be the following year, and you are in hiding here in the Desserin Valley, having recently escaped Waterdeep, being chased from one city to the next across the Sword Coast.
I was toying with the idea of playing him, but if L'Oreal is Tony's daughter, that would probably make Rand 60 odd.
Right, that's right. This one is several years ahead, not months. That's right. I've
Yep.
forgotten that.
I did play with the idea of having him be trapped in the Feywild and come back unaged, but
Yeah, and that would also
Started.
work. That was all,
Yeah.
all possibilities.
Well,
So-
Lorelai is only like 18 to 20. She's not really old.
yeah,
So-
but no one wants to play a 50-year-old rogue, did he?
It's your problem, not mine.
All those squiggly lines.
I didn't do that, did I?
It's your color.
It is your color.
It is my color, but I'm trying to clear it and it's not me.
I think somebody's messing with you. I'm able to make all the con saves,
'Cause I,
and I pushed the ones who failed. Con saves. And yeah, it was a 15-foot cube. My mistake.
Cool. Broke the pack up a bit, I suppose.
Oh yeah. Sent them flying. Those who got pushed took 3. The ones who didn't took 1. All right. Set it for Quinn, and that zeroes out your flag.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I was looking for a good time to tell you that where it wouldn't interrupt the game, but yeah, I know who one of the masked lords is. I thought that was a cool story that you came up with, and I wanted to play that out. But
Nice one.
if you ever do want to bring Rand in, you've got the reason why he'd be on the run again. All right, Dibble,
Yep.
go ahead.
Okay, gonna whistle for Mr. Oinkers to meet me like over here as I kind of move on over and jump up on Mr. Oinkers. Well, yeah, whatever, don't matter. And I'm going to looking down here. Let's see here. You know, I'm gonna hit this guy because he's the leader. I'm gonna hit him with the hot foot, Sacred Flame.
Nice. Dex save. Oh, good damage. Dex save. He fails the save, and yep, he howls as he's soul racked.
There it is.
Cool.
And that's it for me.
Alfrenog.
I will stand up and move. My plan totally backfired when she killed all of them. Okay. I'll get rid of the tokens in a minute. Sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, so 15 feet to get up, or 12 and a half feet actually. 12 and a half feet to there. Bonus action to move to the edge, and I will take a pot shot at the leader. I'm still stealthy, I guess, so maybe I have advantage.
You do? Yeah, it's sneak attack.
Sweet.
Because you hid last round, and he didn't see you. You're up on the cliff. Yep,
That
advantage
means I
makes
get
that a hit.
sneak attack, which doesn't do a lot of extra damage, but hey, every bit helps.
That's plenty, I think.
So,
All right.
so I'm not going to be able to hide this round, but I am going to kneel down so that they can't shoot me back.
Okay. He howls in pain as you get him in the upper leg, hobbling him. Lorelei.
I want to know if I can have Baloo take me right about there.
He has a climb speed, so yeah, he just moves normally over all terrain.
Okay.
Well, as far as climbing goes.
I just want to get right about there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and.
Oh, and by the way, your shield of faith extends to him.
Yes. So I want him to bite,
Hit,
claw.
hit, and dead.
Woohoo!
Baloo drops onto the back of the knoll and bears it to the ground, hacking and biting, and Knoll doesn't get back up.
Baloo's gonna go ahead and just pick it up and stick it in its mouth for now.
Carry him along. All right.
Yes, because I want to use some things off of him. And then I'm going to go ahead and... frick, I'm going to have to just move separately. Jump down 15. Right.
Yeah.
And then 15 in. And slash.
Which one?
I'm sorry, this one.
Okay. Does wear armor. You slashed him pretty good. Not
Did
dead.
again.
Now he's dead. A couple of good hacks. Took 2 to fell that one.
And that's my turn.
All right, Alan. Aranis, make a death save for Alan. He is your mule. It was stolen out from under you by your so-called allies.
Such great friends.
Friends like these, huh?
I paid for him too.
All right, that's one in the right direction.
You were renting space in his saddlebags.
All right, Aranis, your turn.
Okay. I will be... Okay. There's 45. How hard does it look to climb down that?
DC 10 athletics.
Has to be athletics, doesn't it?
It does. You can't backflip down cliffs. Everybody wants to try, but no.
A monk can.
Monks can. But monks,
Okay, so that's...
well, monks just
45.
float, don't they?
Kinda.
Doesn't mean they get to do acrobatics. They just say, I'm gonna float down.
Yeah, I think I can move that far if I do my double dash. As long as I don't fall and kill myself.
Right. You do.
Yep.
Well, the kill yourself part, we don't know yet.
Now, is it acrobatics to...
No, I found out that was a house rule that I, for some reason, got stuck in my head. I think it's from 4th edition. You just take 8 damage for dropping. And, I swear it says something that you don't go prone. I'm thinking of 4th edition, I'm sure it happens. And yeah, prone as well. Yeah. I want to make a note to myself to see if I can, maybe that's some obscure thing I saw somewhere. Not like the PHB is set up as the most exact manual
Ain't
ever.
that the truth, man?
Well, I think that's everything I can do that turn.
All right. Well, you are now laying next to Alan. He is still here. I'll spell it. Bleeding. His legs are broken. And but you're with him. And you see he tries to shake his mane out a little bit. Seems somewhat comforted, finally seeing you.
I pat him on the neck and comfort him.
Nice. All right, Meld.
Well, as Meld gets pushed, he's gonna continue swinging wildly. First, this one.
That hits and kills that one. One hit.
And then Horde Brick, the one to the south,
Miss.
and extra attack it.
Hit. Also kills that one.
And then with his bonus action, attack this one.
Also hits and also kills.
Sweet. Alright,
Nice.
that's it.
All right.
He's happy with that.
Cool. For what it's worth, Quinn, if you had not dealt the 3 or 1 point of damage, Meld couldn't have one-shot all those gnolls. They all would have had 1 hit point left.
Sweet.
Weird math how that works. So yeah, there's some teamwork. So maybe Meld, you know that from how you hit them, and you are an expert of wounding things. So maybe that will ease your contempt of Quinn. I don't know.
Yeah,
Pack
since the
Lord
push
is
told me.
All the gnolls are dead. All the hyenas are dead. Well,
I'd
all
like
right.
to jump back on to Baloo and run over to Alan and heal him for 15. I take his head and I nuzzle it inside my bosoms and I stroke his mane and I'm like, oh, how I want you to come back to life. And I kiss it on the forehead. And powers be it, he's alive.
All right. Unless anybody wants to do anything before Lorelei, that'll bring Alan back at full.
Magical boobies.
Iranus, I will let you make an acrobatics check, because I know you wanted to see if the cart survived the fall. I know it's an abstract and a weird thing, but let's see.
Tinker.
Nope.
The way I'm rolling tonight, not a chance.
Iranus fumbled it. The cart has exploded upon impact. I was letting your dice decide.
I have rolled a lot of those tonight.
You guys got a lot of kindling now. Meld, I see you've, used your maggots to infest your wounds. That works. What were you saying, Dibble?
Nothing. It doesn't
Okay.
matter at this point. Because you said like it exploded. So we got a tinker that could fix it. Never mind. There's splinters everywhere.
Yeah, it's just kindling now. I would say, yeah, if it were like a 5 or a 10, or, well, even a 10, I would say it only just a little damage, but he fumbled it. Can't argue with the dice.
I would like to go down and sort through the wreckage, though, and recover my rations.
Sure.
And tent. And blanket.
I had some rations on there too. I think that's all I had on there. Well, rations and Alan's feed.
Yes. You guys can recover all that. The cart is no more, but at least you recovered Alan.
Yes.
And that was
Carts are
148
replaceable.
I'll give
Yes.
Alan an apple.
Alan is not replaceable. Alright, I got XP for Alfernog, Lorelei, Uranus, Dibble, Meld, that's everybody. Oh no, Quinn.
Right, yep.
Went right over you. You were early on in there. And you now have the rations that were on the cart, Alfernog, so you're at 14 rations. I got you.
No, I'm only 11, actually. You haven't
Oh,
taken off the last few days.
I thought I had. Okay. Okay, and then Uranus, I've got you. I didn't have you had any stored there, so I got you at 12 rations anyway.
Yeah, well, I had 10 of those 12 stored, so.
Carrying them now.
So close.
Yep.
All right. Lorelai, I agree with your math.
Woohoo!
Dibble, that still didn't level you? Not quite,
So
huh?
close. Not quite.
Dibble, 6, 3, 7. I agree with your math. Alfrenog, I agree with your math. Both times.
After I recover my rations, I'm gonna search the bodies of those gnolls, see if they have any treasure.
Oh yeah,
How many
the
rations have I got
big
left?
guy that's in his mouth, I'll loot him.
Of course. There was a glaive, of course. They had several spears. Shields really just made out of hide that stinks. Nothing special there. And the glaive, by the way, is made out of bone and teeth, so it's not like the most high quality glaive ever either.
Ah,
They did have some money, mostly in the form of precious jewels that they may have recovered somewhere on the savannah, or down here in the valley, I should say. Total of 17 gold and 2 silver. Split out is 2 gold, 8 silver, 7 copper. And I'll go through the list again, make sure I got everybody. Alfernog, Quinn, which is, I saw in your bio you started at 0, so this is all the money you have on you, right?
Yeah, I had to sell a light crossbow and then spend all the money to get a component pouch.
Right, that's right.
So I started in the fight.
Ouch. Yeah, I'm with you now. Okay, so you now have money, at least you're on the board.
Yep.
Uranus, wow, that's interesting. Even 200. Interesting how the math worked out there.
Yeah.
Dibble,
Gives me exactly the amount of money I need.
not even asking what it's for. I'll find out. Mel,
2
I
silver
got-
scimitars.
That's right. I remember.
Silver shark tooth.
Shark tooth. Well, it might cost you some to have them actually manufactured. You gotta buy the scimitar and then have it silvered, but we'll see. You may be able to use your silvered tongue to.
Yeah. Well, I do have my 2 scimitars, so they might be able to modify them. But
Right.
Were there smithing tools at the keep?
No, there was no forge. Nothing
Oh.
like that, unfortunately.
Bummer.
That was one thing that was missing. Was any kind of forge
I do-
works.
I do still have all my gems from the dragon, so worst case scenario, I could pawn one of
Right.
them.
That's right. You do have some extra cash there. Dibble. It's weird math. I kind of agree. I see you Dibble at 35.27.
Okay.
Alfernog, I agree. Uranus, I agree. Lorelai, 249.51.
51.
Ah, you got 2 silver somewhere. Well done. You guys have recovered Alan.
We're rocking it.
And I got you guys out right on time, those who need to drop out of 10.
Yep.
We're
Yep.
good.
Cool.
Right.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure, guys.
Yeah, it's good to
Hopefully
see you
this
back.
Could be a bit more regular. So
Yeah.
I'll see you next week.
That'd be
All right,
nice.
have a good night.
Good
Cool.
seeing you.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Alright.
Alright. We're out
Whoops.
initiative here. So now we lost Dana and James.
James.
Are you guys wanting to continue, keep playing, or you want to call it there?
I'm good to continue a little further. don't need much for another level.
May as well. Is Levon able to play?
We can bring more people in if you guys want to keep going for the assault on the tower, if that's what you guys want to do. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and stop Twitch there. We'll end the session at that note, and then we can keep going from that point and see who wants to jump back in.
Pushy broad, man.